One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26.
Love looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And 9 yards.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Love. A short one there with Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now at 17-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2nd and 6. Throwing. Love. Screenplay. Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A game there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. To throw now. Here's Love. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Going back to Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Love. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. But quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they're stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 7, and the Bengals first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of
2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Bengals. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Steelers 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Steelers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Love from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Bengals 24.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now second and 4. He'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it. Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case, because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, that's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Here's Love. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So now the Bengals down by 6, a little under 40 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. Here comes 2nd down. He's back to throw. This for all the marbles. This ball intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, How about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.